8 men on the track for this, the second semi-final of the men's 100 metres. Just 2 places guaranteed in this evening's final. It's a very speedy game of musical chairs. Alex Wilson, will he grab one of those 2 spots? The man who these days represents Switzerland, originally from Jamaica, Yohan Blake. The only man to have beaten Usain Bolt in a global sprint final in almost a decade. 2011 in Daegu, when Bolt was disqualified because of a false start. Abdul Hakim Sani Brown, Japan starting to produce some world-class sprinters. A double world youth champion, he's just 18. Su Bingtian of China, a heat winner. That was yesterday. Full of confidence, the Chinese record holder. Here's another former Jamaican, Jack Ali Harvey. A 9.92 athlete, but he hasn't been close to that this season. As always, the Americans come into this event power-packed. That would aptly describe Chris Belcher. An athlete with very limited international experience, Belcher, but the first big roar of the night comes for the appearance of another Briton. Reece Prescott, the UK champion, something of a surprise winner who ran a lifetime best in round 1 to get to this semi-final. Well, by his own very high standards, Yohan Blake didn't look to be at his absolute best in those first round heats, but this is when really the business starts. Bump into a couple of decent sprinters a bit earlier. Jason Gardner, Marlon Devonish, they told me this is when you start playing the mind games with the rivals. Who is going to steal a march in the psychological battle? Yohan Blake flies out of the blocks. Can he maintain it? The Jamaican is flying. Su Bingtian's having a decent run as well. And look out on the outside. Prescott, he's having the weekend of his life. Yohan Blake, there's no doubt. He's starting to look good. The self-styled beast of sprinting. But Reece Prescott, he was flying in the last 50. And Prescott has got second, 10.05. Well, has British sprinting found a new star?
Well, I think it has, Martin. He's only 21, but he's running with real poise, isn't he? Absolutely brilliant. He comes from such a great squad, coached by Jonas Tawadodu. He said, I've always liked the 100, but because of my height, I've been shunned away from it. Well, he's not going to be shunned away from it anymore, and what an interesting performance from Blake. I don't want to scream he's back yet, because that was a semi-final and it was 10.04, the wind minus 0.5, but he did look impressive. I don't think it was the toughest field that he will come up against. I think the final will be a lot more significant, and we might see what Blake's real form is in that. But great run from Prescott to come through late like that. Really ran all the way through to the line. The dip there of Su Bingtian, 10.12, at the moment puts him in a fastest loser spot, so it was well worthwhile there in that Chinese red strip.
Do you know what? A bit of the rocking and rolling of the shoulders there from Prescott is very Linford Christie-esque.
Well, he's a big fella, isn't he?
He is. He'll be even better over 200.
For a new personal best. That is superb from the German, lying in 3rd place with 2,100.